Okay, ladies and gentlemen, busy stream. All the new subscribers, thank you guys very much. You will not regret it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. You never know what you're going to see on the channel. We stream almost every single postseason game, and on top of that, we do nightly recaps. So make sure you are subscribed. We have 3 games to go over tonight. Some good ones, some shitty ones. One good one, 2 shitty ones actually. So let's go over these real quick. We have the Nets and the Celtics. Nets take care of business. They win game 5. They win the series. Gentlemen sweep here. Listen, I want to give some props to the Celtics though. I really do, because you have Romeo Langford playing 38 minutes. Like, you are fucked if Romeo Langford is playing 38 minutes for you in a playoff game. No offense to him, he's just not ready yet. And he actually had a pretty good game, but he's just not ready to have that kind of those kinds of minutes in a postseason game. But they're just decimated by injury. Jaylen Brown's out now. Kimba is out tonight. I swear to God, Kimba is Boston's version of Kristaps Porzingis. He really is. Injury prone and then super inconsistent when he is on the floor. So they're out of here. The Celtics are out of here. Disappointing season for them. But I don't really know what they do in the offseason. Maybe there are some moves. You need a center, right? Maybe you can find a team desperate enough to take Kimba. I don't know. But you still have Tatum and Brown, 2 young, blossoming stars. So I don't think it's like panic time necessarily in Boston. But for the Nets, they take care of business again. Again, the big 3 does their thing. KD 24, Kyrie 25, James Harden 34-point triple-double, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. It's just like, I feel like this Nets team, right? If you have a mismatch, if you can like match up somewhat evenly with this Nets team, or you have a mismatch that you can exploit, like Giannis Antetokounmpo, then you have a chance against this team. Like, you even might be the favorite against this team. But if you don't match up well at all, you're gonna get fucking steamrolled, and that's what we saw in this series. Like, there's no in between for this Nets team, and they took care of business here. The Celtics won a game, of course. They're still a talented team, despite how disappointing they've been this season. They're still a talented team, so them stealing a game really isn't that surprising. But yeah, the Nets take care of business. The next game, Trailblazers and Nuggets. I'm gonna save this game. We have the Lakers and the Suns. I'm one of the biggest LeBron James defenders. Really, I am. I don't know if I can do it tonight. I don't know. I don't know what this is, man. Is he getting old? Is this what it is? Is Father Time finally winning? Is this what we're seeing here? Because it was just, dare I say, lackadaisical, nonchalant. It looked like he didn't give a single fuck out there. He was passive. He was settling. He shot 6 of 10 from 3. So we got to give him some credit there. But it was like he was deferring way too often in a game where you would see prime LeBron completely take this game over with no Anthony Davis. We didn't get that, man. We saw him deferring way too often, and that led to the starting lineup. This offense is impossible to watch. The starting lineup for the Lakers, outside of LeBron, the other 4 starters combined for 11 fucking points. 11. You had 7 from Drummond, who actually I thought played well. I thought Drummond actually played a pretty good game. 4 from Markieff in 10 minutes. And then you had Schroeder and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope combined for a grand total of 0 points. Listen, I'll give KCP a bit of a pass because he's coming off of an injury. Dennis Schroeder. This guy cannot seriously think he's getting $20+ million from anybody. And if some team is stupid enough to do it, enjoy hell. Enjoy mediocrity. You deserve it. This guy... I get so disappointed when I watch this dude play. He's supposed to be this third option in this offense, and then with LeBron, if LeBron and AD are out, you have Dennis Schroeder out there who's supposed to, handle the offense and dictate the offense. I don't see it with this fucking guy. Every time I watch a Lakers game, I just leave thinking Schroeder's supposed to make $20 million. Like, that's always what I think whenever I watch a Lakers game. And then for the Suns, obviously Chris Paul injured again. That's something to keep an eye on. He did return to the floor. If I'm slurring my words, it was just a busy stream. Let me just leave it at that. It was a busy stream.
The defending player had come in.
Devin Booker, there's definitely some killer in Devin Booker. He is a killer. He's a bit of a hothead. We saw that in game 4, right? He's a bit of a hothead, but he is an absolute cold-blooded killer. Mikal Bridges, I thought, played well. And it's just the Suns team is deep as shit. Cam Payne, what in the hell has gotten into him? Cam Payne turning his career around is one of the better stories of this entire season. It really is. And you had, I thought Craig didn't have the best of games scoring-wise, but I thought he played really good defense on LeBron. And, Cam Johnson did his thing, 11 points on 4 shots. This is just a really well-built team. They're playing really well. They're very much in sync. They're up 3-2. You have Anthony Davis, who might not play another game in this series. I don't see a scenario if Anthony Davis is out in which the Suns lose this series. I'm just going to be honest with you. They're playing great. They're just up for the moment, and I love it. The Lakers scored 10 points in the second quarter. 10. They got outscored by 22. What a disaster of a game. And now we get to the best game of the postseason by far so far. This Denver Nuggets Portland Trailblazers game. The Nuggets won 147-140 in double overtime. What an insane game. We did witness history tonight. Wow. This has to be one of the best performances of all time. I really don't think I'm speaking in hyperbole here, guys. We did. Damian Lillard set the record for most threes in a playoff game. The things he was doing was unbelievable. Unbelievable, the shots he was hitting down the stretch. It was absolutely unbelievable. 55 points for him. I think I saw this is kind of a stupid stat, but he was the first player in NBA history, regular season or postseason, to have 50-plus points, 10 assists, and 10-plus three-point shots. I mean, yeah, that is a little bit of a weird stat, but still, Damian Lillard was fucking insane tonight. And outside of him, Robert Covington, I thought, hit some big shots. But, like, Norman Powell, not a good game. CJ McCollum, he's out, right? Any Trailblazers fans watching this video, can you guys shed some light on this? CJ's out, right? There's no way he's on this team next year. There's no way CJ's on this team. In fact, you got to check his call logs. Who was he on the phone with? CJ was selling at the end of this game. I don't know, man. CJ's got to be out the door. Like, he just has to. And he's a good player. Do not get me wrong. So I think Portland could get like a pretty decent return for him. But the match just is not there. Him and Dame, the match is just not there. Dame hard carried. There's really not much else to say. Nurkic fouled out again. His fifth foul was very questionable. Sixth foul was so stupid, though. It was so stupid, though. Like, it's hard to feel bad for Nurkic. That fifth foul, I don't know if that was a foul. But when you have 5 fouls and you're as important to your team as Nurkic is, as really the only guy who can even check Jokic, there is no reason for you to contest a play that's probably going to be either an easy dunk or a foul like that. You just have to let Aaron Gordon dunk that. That was just such a stupid-ass foul by Nurkic, man. Just a terrible play. Terrible play. And for the Nuggets, Jokic played really, really well, but I thought, it was very obvious come the second overtime or halfway through the first overtime that he was tired. He couldn't do it anymore because he had a cancer on him this whole series. That's been food. He had Melo on him, Robert Covington on him, and he was just settling for like threes or like fall away mid ranges. You could tell that he just didn't have his legs under him enough to drive or do things that we would usually see from Jokic. But Michael Porter Jr. had a great game. Great response from Michael Porter Jr. I thought Aaron Gordon played great too. Maybe his best game of the series, at least offensively. And you had Austin Rivers hitting huge shots again. Austin Rivers has been massive in this series for the Nuggets. And Monte Morris, what a performance from him. 28 from Monte Morris. And more importantly, 10 of 11 from the line. Remember game 3, game 4? When he missed both of those free throws in the clutch, Jokic had to tip it in to steal the game for the Nuggets. And if Jokic didn't do that, then things are much more interesting. But he went 10 of 11 from the free throw line. Huge night from him. Just a crazy-ass game. This is right here what playoffs are all about. 2 MVP candidates just going fucking neck and neck, back and forth. It was a crazy game, man. Damian Lillard, what a performance. It's the Nuggets win, but the story is obviously Dame, right? It's no disrespect to the Nuggets because they had a great team effort. They had a lot of guys step up and play huge minutes. But Damian Lillard, what a performance. Listen, Dame, I got to be honest with you, man. I know your whole thing is a loyalty thing. I know how important that is to you, and I respect that as a Mavericks fan, somebody who watched Dirk Nowitzki growing up. I respect that. But if you ever want to leave, I know a place. I know a place that will welcome you with open arms, my friend. Just saying. Just say the word. Just say the word, and Mark will make the call, okay? Well, that's all we got. We have a busy night tomorrow night. The Dallas Mavericks play at 9 p.m. Central Time. We'll be live streaming that game, obviously. But before that, I said this on the stream. I'm going to say it again. I am streaming the Wizards and 76ers game. 6 p.m. Central Time. Yes, the Knicks and the Hawks play at 6:30. The Knicks are embarrassing themselves. I really don't want to watch that game. Wizards and Sixers, it's on NBA TV. You know how NBA is. Adam Silver is a joke. That game is going to be blacked out for a lot of people. So I will stream that game to any Wizards or 76ers fans who might be blacked out. So that's what we're going to do. But it's going to be pretty much an all-night stream tomorrow. So make sure you come by, say what's up. Mavs play at 9 o'clock. See you guys tomorrow. All right, goodbye.